Hello, everybody. Welcome back again to our kitchen slash lapidary workshop. Um, so today I'm gonna make menaish, which is thyme pie or za'atar, menaish za'atar, which is thyme pie, Middle Eastern thyme pie. Mostly, it's a Lebanese dish that is extremely popular. When I went there 2, 3 years ago, I think it was about 2.5 years ago. People eat this by the thousands. They order them so much every morning. Every bakery you go to, lots of bakeries, they're making hundreds of these and they come and take them by the bags. Anyway, so we move on. I'm gonna make mine a little different. This is the mix that you can buy here in the store. It's got it says Lebanese thyme. I'm not sure about that, but it looks like it could be. But they use sesame, some sumac, and the thyme, the Lebanese thyme, and they put a lot of salt in here. So I'm not gonna use this. However, it's very difficult not to. But I was lucky. I found some authentic, real Lebanese thyme here, which is extremely rare to find. And when I just opened the bag, and it was so strong, such an authentic smell that, wow, I was blown away that I actually found this here. So this grows wild all over. When I went 2 years ago, I saw that. I went and I picked some actually. It grows like on tall bushes like this, and you break it and you peel it off. Now, so on. We also have some sumac. Sumac is a kind of a sour, citrusy spice that they use there a lot, and will give it that lemony, citrus, acidic flavor. So that's to make the mix, and I'm not gonna use all of it. I'm gonna put it in a jar and use it after, like this sort of. So I have to mix this. I'm not gonna add any sesame, and I'm not gonna add any salt. The commercial ones you buy, they have sesame and salt. I'm not going to do that. I'm just gonna make basic thyme and sumac. And I'll show you how to prepare this. No salt added, as you can see. So on top, for me, usually that's the only thing they use. I'm gonna add my own finely chopped or sliced onion, some seeded, I've removed the seed, Kalamata olives, and this is fresh river mint. That's wild mint that I picked here in the river, not far from us, near the river shores, and it's the most amazing mint. So beautiful, fresh and fragrant, and it's delicious. So I'm gonna add this on top before I bake it. Also, what I do need to make the pies are a couple of dough loaves. These are my sourdough loaves that I've prepared. You don't have to use sourdough if you don't want to, but I like sourdough. There's a couple of them, and olive oil. So I'm gonna use this to mix. I'll show you exactly what to do. I'm gonna go ahead and start. So the thyme and the sumac, and if you have sesame, if the ones that you use has sesame and salt, that's fine. Same procedure. That's enough, and we'll put this in a jar for later use, and some olive oil. And as I said, this is a very fresh, healthy, beautiful breakfast that is very popular all over the Middle East. In Lebanon, in Jordan, in Egypt, everywhere. I did my research. Everybody there loves this for breakfast. Needs a little more oil. It has to be really soaked in oil. You'll see why. And of course, this is the stuff, they don't just make menaish or sesame pie with it, they eat it on bread in the morning, and I'm making a mess here as usual, back to my old messy habits. That's the consistency it should be. It should be exactly like that. If you want to add a little bit of salt, if you make your own, or you buy this stuff that's pre-made, it's available everywhere. I don't know what else, what additives they have in it, I don't know. So that's why I prefer to make my own. So let this sit, and I'll put this in this jar later for later use. And I'm gonna wipe and start rolling my dough in a second. So I'm gonna go ahead and start making my first pie. I'm gonna roll the dough. So it's kind of cool in here. You can see the dough is not, this is sourdough, so it's not expanding as normally would, because I have my window open and it's starting, winter is starting, well, fall, but today's temperature has been around 7-8 degrees, so you can see why. However, it will work just fine. You have to be patient. I'm gonna roll this out and I'll see you then. Oh boy, what a workout, but it's working out fine. Whew. Oh, muscles worked out really well. Tired. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drip a little drop of oil here, olive oil, just a little. I'm gonna spread it. And by the way, I should let you know that I wash everything. We wash the kitchen, and our lapidary workshop is well contained. There's no stuff that flies all over the place. So we are very clean that way. So this is just for the bottom here. I'm gonna spread it over here. Spread it over. And don't press down because these are hold pans to, I'm guessing, so that the heat goes through evenly. And this is quite thick dough, so it's gonna make a nice big Manoushi. We call it Manoushi. And I should tell you, you can get creative with this. You can put whatever you want on it. Now, when I went there in Lebanon, there's a lady that used to make it by hand right in front of me and used to make me one almost every morning. And she used to put dried yogurt on it, what's called lebni, and fresh mint leaves, and sometimes tomatoes, and I think olives as well. So maybe that's where I got the idea from. I don't know, possibly. And they used to spread it thin, like really thin. Me, I'm gonna be generous here. And they use their fingers. And they don't have ovens. There was outside, what they use is a sage. Sage is like a dome with the heat under, and they just put it on it and bakes that way. And it's really fun to watch, and it's so delicious. And they roll the dough right there in front of you when you order, and then they bake it right there. Oh my God. Oh, what a treat. And this is very healthy, by the way. I believe I put enough. My oven is preheated already at 400 degrees. I think it's going to take about 25-30 minutes to bake. Maybe a little less, we'll see. It's going to get all dark, but don't let that scare you. It tastes so good, and it's not burnt or anything. So, I think that's even. And some of my olives. There's plenty. Some of my thinly shaved sliced onions here. You see how simple that is? And believe me, once you try one of these, be careful because you're gonna get addicted. This is addictive stuff. Now, if you want to put tomatoes, it's up to you, but nah, I like it like this. And now I'm going to put this in the oven in about 25-30 minutes, and I'll keep checking on it just in case. And I'll see you then. I'm going to go ahead and do the second one. So here's my second one. Before I forget, I'm going to put it in the oven. I want to dedicate this video to my stepdaughter, Sarah. It's her birthday today. I promised her I would do this for her birthday, and I want to show her how to make these. So happy birthday, Sarah, and hello to Asad and Aiden, and love you guys and wish you were here. So here we are. This is for you. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes, so could use a little more on top, but I think it's fine because the bottom is really nice and crispy here. So that's what it looks like. Our fantastic Manoushi za'atar pie with onions, olives, and fresh or dried. That was fresh. Let me get another knife to cut this. There. And we're gonna serve this with my fresh garden tomatoes here. This pie goes very well with fresh tomatoes. If you have them, trust me. Oh, from the garden, they're the best. And if you have some, look at that. Now this is sourdough. You can see the recipe for sourdough. You can see the video for that. And also if you don't have a starter, you can see the video for the starter. And because it's sourdough, when it comes out of the oven, it's nice and crusty. And then you let it sit, it will get a little softer. And there you go. So here we are, authentic, without the sesame and the salt, Manoushi, which is Lebanese za'atar pie, Lebanese thyme pie. And it's delicious and it's wonderful. And again, happy birthday, Sarah. Love you guys and miss you a lot. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite for you and enjoy this. And see you next time. Bye for now. Like, subscribe, and share.